Wow, that was a delicious meal. I really enjoyed the steak.
I agree. My salad was so fresh and tasty. This is a great restaurant. Thanks for suggesting it, David.
I'm glad you liked it, Emma. I always have a good experience here. Oh, look, the waiter is coming with the bill.
Okay, great. It is always a little awkward when the bill arrives. I'm never sure what to do.
I know what you mean. It can be a bit uncomfortable if you don't talk about it. Let's take a look.
The waiter just left it on the table. It is face down. The moment of truth.
All right, I will turn it over. Let's see. Okay, the total is $75.
$75? That sounds about right for everything we ordered.
Yes, I think so too. So, how should we handle this? There are a few different ways we can pay.
That is a good question. It's important that we find a way that feels fair to both of us.
I agree completely. Fairness is the most important thing. How about we just split it evenly?
Split it evenly? You mean we each pay half of the total amount?
Yes, exactly. The total is $75. We can divide that by 2. That would be $37.50 each.
37.50 each. That is one option. It is definitely the easiest way to do it. The math is very simple.
It is very simple. We don't have to look at all the small details on the bill. It is fast and efficient.
That is true. In some situations, splitting it evenly is the perfect solution. It saves a lot of time and effort.
I often do that with my friends, especially if we ordered food that was similar in price. It just makes things quicker.
I understand. And for a small amount, like a coffee, it makes sense to just split it. But for a larger meal like this,
You seem a little hesitant. Is there something you want to discuss about it? Please, be honest.
well, I am just thinking. I want to be fair, and I am not sure if splitting it evenly is the fairest option this time.
Oh, why do you say that? Tell me what you are thinking. I want to understand your perspective.
Thank you for asking, David. I appreciate that. I was just looking at what we both ordered. Our choices were quite different in price.
Different in price. Let me think about it. I had the steak, which was the most expensive item on the menu. I also had a glass of wine and that chocolate dessert.
Exactly. And I ordered the garden salad. I only drink water, and I did not have a dessert.
You are right. My meal was definitely more expensive than your meal. I did not really think about that.
It's okay. It is an easy detail to forget when you are enjoying the conversation. But my salad was only $15. Your steak alone was $35.
Wow, that is a big difference. 35 for the steak and 15 for the salad. Now I see your point very clearly.
If we split the bill evenly, I would be paying $37.50. That is more than double the cost of my actual food.
And I would be paying much less than what my food actually cost. That does not seem fair to you at all.
It feels a little unbalanced. I am happy to pay for what I ate, but paying for a large part of someone else's expensive meal feels a bit strange.
I am so sorry, Emma. Thank you for telling me. I was just thinking about the easy way, not the fair way. You are completely right.
It's no problem, David. It is a common situation. That is why it is always good to talk about it openly.
Absolutely. So what is a better way? What do you suggest we do instead?
Well, another common method is for each person to pay for what they had. We look at the itemized bill and find the items that each of us ordered.
Pay for what you had. That makes perfect sense. So I would pay for my steak, my wine, and my dessert. And you would pay for your salad.
Exactly. That way, the cost is directly connected to our individual choices. It feels very fair and transparent.
I think that is a much better idea for this situation. It will take a few more minutes to calculate, but it is worth it to be fair to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It makes me feel much more comfortable, and it avoids any secret feelings of unfairness.
Friendship is more important than a few dollars. Let's do that. We should calculate our individual costs.
Okay. Do you have a pen? We can write down the numbers on a napkin to keep track of them.
Good idea. I have a pen right here. Let's look at the bill together. Okay, so for me, David, the steak was $35.
All right. $35 for you. My garden salad was $15. I will write that down for me, Emma.
Okay. Next, the drinks. I had a glass of red wine. That was $12. So I will add $12 to my total.
And I just had water, which was free, so I have no drink cost. My total is still $15.
And I could not resist the chocolate lava cake for dessert. That was $10. A bit expensive, but so good.
It did look amazing. I was tempted. So you add $10 to your total. I did not have dessert, so my total is still the same.
Okay, let's add it all up. For me, David, I have 35 plus 12 plus 10. That equals $57 for my food.
And for me, Emma, I just have the $15 for the salad, so my total is $15.
So $57 for me and $15 for you. That is a very big difference. I am so glad we did this.
Me too. This feels much more accurate and fair. But wait, what about the appetizer? We forgot about that.
Oh, you are right. We shared the garlic bread at the beginning of the meal. I almost forgot.
I almost forgot too. It is right here on the bill. The garlic bread was $8.
So, how do we handle a shared item when we are paying for our own things? This is a new challenge.
I think the fairest way is to split the cost of the shared item evenly. Since we both ate it, we should both pay for it.
That sounds logical. So we take the cost of the garlic bread, which is $8, and we divide it by 2.
Yes, 8 divided by 2 is 4. So we should each add $4 to our individual totals.
Perfect. So my total was $57. I will add $4 to that. My new total is $61.
And my total was $15. I will add $4 to that. My new total is $19.
Let me just double check the math. $61 for me and $19 for you. That adds up to $80.
Wait, the bill was only $75. We made a mistake. Let's recalculate. I see. The total of our items is 61 plus 19, which is 80. Let's look at the bill again.
Oh, I see the problem. I said the total was $75, but that was just a quick look. The garlic bread was $8. 57 plus 15 is 72, plus 8 is 80. Sorry, the total is $80. I misread it first.
No problem. So 61 for you and 19 for me is correct. Now that we have the food totals, what about the tip for the waiter?
The tip, that is another very important part of the bill. We definitely need to leave a tip for the excellent service.
I agree. The service was fantastic. I am not always sure how much to tip. What is a normal amount?
It can be different in different places, but a general guideline is to leave between 15 and 20% of the total bill.
15 to 20%. Okay. Since the service was so good, I think we should be generous. What about 20%?
I think 20% is a great idea. It shows our appreciation for the good service. So we need to calculate 20% of the total bill.
The total bill for the food is $80. So we need to find 20% of $80.
A simple way to calculate 20% is to first find 10% and then double it. 10% of $80 is $8.
Oh, that is a great trick. So if 10% is $8, then 20% is $16.
Exactly. So the total tip we should leave is $16. Now, how do we split the tip fairly?
That is a good question. Should we just split the $16 tip in half, so $8 each? Or is there a fairer way?
That is a very thoughtful question. We could split the tip in half, but since my meal was much more expensive, maybe I should pay more of the tip.
That is what I was thinking. The tip is based on the cost of the service. Your order required more work from the kitchen and the waiter than my simple salad.
That is a very fair point. So, the most accurate way would be to calculate the tip based on our own individual totals.
So I would pay 20% of my total, and you would pay 20% of your total. Let's try that.
Okay, my total was $61. 20% of $61 is... let me use my phone's calculator for this. It is $12.20.
And my total was $19. 20% of $19 is $3.80.
So your tip is $3.80 and my tip is $12.20. Let's add those together to see if they equal the total tip. $12.20 plus $3.80 is exactly $16. The math works perfectly.
Great! So now we have our final amounts. I need to pay $61 for my food plus a $12.20 tip. My final total is $73.20.
And I need to pay $19 for my food plus a $3.80 tip. My final total is $22.80. This feels very precise and very fair. I agree. It took a few minutes, but now we have two amounts that we both feel good about. So my final share is $73.20.
And my final share is $22.80. Now, what is the easiest way to actually pay?
We have a few options. I can put the entire amount on my credit card, and then you can give me your share in cash.
I could do that. Let me check my wallet. Oh, it looks like I only have a $20 bill. I don't have the exact amount in cash.
That is okay. Another option is you can send me the money using a payment app on your phone. Do you use an app like Venmo or PayPal?
I do. That is a great idea. It is fast and easy, and I can send you the exact amount, $22.80.
Perfect. So I will pay the full $96 on my card, and you can send me your share right now.
That works for me. Is there any other way we could do it, just so I know for the future?
Yes, we could also ask the waiter to split the bill. We could tell him to charge $73.20 on my card and $22.80 on your card.
Oh, they can do that? That is very convenient. But sometimes I feel bad asking the waiter to do extra work. Using the app seems easier for everyone.
I think so too. Using the app is very simple, and we don't have to bother the waiter. So, is that our plan? I will pay with my card, and you will send me $22.80.
Yes, that is a perfect plan. I am sending the money to you right now. Okay, it says the transfer is complete.
Great. I just got the notification. Thank you, Emma. I am really glad we talked through this whole process.
Me too, David. It can feel a little awkward to talk about money, but being open and honest is what good friends do.
You are so right. I learned that it is not always best to split things evenly. It is better to talk and find the fairest solution for the situation.
Exactly. And now we have a good system for the future. It makes going out to eat together much more relaxing.
It really does. There is no stress or confusion, just good food and good conversation.
Speaking of the future, we should try that new Italian place next week. I heard they have amazing pasta.
I would love that. And next time, we can decide how to handle the bill before we even order.
That is a fantastic idea. It was really great to see you, David. Let me get my coat.